Hello everyone and welcome back to Little Norton. As you can see, we've had a early winter snowfall. We are in now day 2 and the reason for that is we had to wait for our silage that's in the bunker to ferment. And yeah, whilst we've been doing that, we have had a early snowfall, which is nice. It's good to see the map in all its snowy goodness. Hopefully it's not going to make it too treacherous for us. But the first job on the list today is selling our field grass. If we have a look here, it has reached the peak price, and I think when I checked last, the best price was at the co-op, but it is going down in price, so we need to be quick and get that. So gonna jump in the John Deere today and get the trailer to collect our field grass and sell. I didn't leave that there. Who's put that there? Anyway, let's crack on, get the trailer, and then we can get our field grass over to the co-op. I think we've got enough, or not enough. Oh, there's another one. I think we have enough capacity in the trailer just to do one run, so that's quite handy for us. So let's just get it under the nozzle, and we are looking for field grass. There we go, 12,345 I think that was. So 46. So the perfect amount to take to the co-op in one trailer. Now I better take it easy because there is snow on the ground. I don't want to be causing any winter accidents. And whilst we go into the co-op, we will be able to take a look at our field 56. We headed the top section of it last time. However, I fear that the grass has most certainly been lost to the elements. The snow is now on the ground, so I think we're going to have to take that on the chin, cut our losses. It was only a small section of grass that we tried to turn into hay, but the weather was just against us in early winter. But not to worry, we have horse hay, so we can use that as an alternative. But horse hay is worth a fair amount of money, so I was aiming to try and sell the majority of that, but never mind. Here we are. The snow seems to be typical British winter snow. It's only a thin layer, and I'm actually surprised the cars aren't backing up and sliding all over the place. This seems to be the case in the UK. One trickle of snow and it all grinds to a halt. Yep, let's get to the co-op and sell our field grass. Right, here we are at the co-op, and quite scarily, the pumpkin has anticipated our presence here. Well, let's get this field grass put away, and into the sell point. I've not actually been to this section of the map before. This is the industrial unit where there seem to be quite a lot of businesses with their distribution centres, the co-op being one of them. I think I saw a wool spinnery just on our way through to this bit. But yeah, it's nice to get our crops finally sold, to not immediately sell them after they are harvested. Takes a bit of patience, as you obviously want the profit straight away. But there we are, 11,367. So yeah, it was a price of 920 per litre, so per 1,000 litres. So yeah, not a bad amount of money from that field grass. It hasn't been particularly profitable, which is part of the reason why I decided to not have field grass in field number 10 again, and instead we have turned it to wheat, which is going to benefit some animal expansion in the future. But up at the top of this field is where we had our grass, which we tedded last time, and I'm now thinking that was slightly silly of me to think that we could have enough drying potential this time of year to make hay, but as you can see, it has all rotted away, and yeah, it is no more, unfortunately, but never mind, we will remember that next year. We need to make some more hay. Cool, so next job on the list is I'm actually going to take the equipment back to the farm, which we parked up in the garden centre last time. So I'm going to leave the trailer here. We're going to need that later for our BGA work, but I am going to get the windrower and the baler from the garden centre, and yeah, I'm hoping I can just do one trip in this. The windrower will connect up to the baler, which is quite handy, and then after I've got this back to the farm, it is to the store, the dealership, to pick up our new telehandler, as we are going to need it to help load up all of the silage we have in the BGA bunker. I think it's about 600,000 litres from recollection. So yeah, we definitely need something to help us out a bit, making the job quicker. Right, so tractor just struggling a little bit there with the traction, pulling both in the snow. Well, let's get this equipment convoy back to the farm and safely stowed away. We can't leave it out here. We don't want it to start rusting in the wet winter damp conditions. So we'll nip this back and see you over at the dealership. Right, we made it over to the dealership, and so has another pumpkin. Anyone would think it was Halloween. So let's buy our new telehandler. We need to get it serviced up as well, so good we're at the dealership. So let's have a quick look at what one we're going to go for. And of course, you might have guessed it. It is a John Deere, and it is the John Deere 4500, £60,000, quite a modest price, and we are going to get it used, which is going to save us a bit of money. But I think this machine is going to be more than capable of meeting the needs of the farm for a telehandler. So first of all, doing the silage loads into the BGA and doing the bunker work, and then in the future doing bale lifting. And then also we did speak last time about some forestry and some logging over the winter period, so this is going to help us out nicely. So wheel brand, let's just have a quick look at what looks best. I think I actually like the Michelin multi-purpose wheels the best, so going to go with those, and we'll get it factory new. So it's costing us 40,800. I'm guessing multi-purpose wheels means that they're sort of built for multi-purpose. So yeah, it's good for driving on fields, good for driving on roads, and driving around the bunkers and the yards and everything else like that. So that's going to be good for us. So let's buy that. Good job. And then we need to buy our bucket. I am getting quite a sizable one. I hope that the telehandler is going to deal with the weight, but yeah, we have the Biobelt lightweight bucket. I have used this on another series with Nordic Farming for our Matthew Ferguson telehandler, and it has a great capacity, 7,900 litres, and can deal with all of the crops and items that you might need it to. So yeah, we're going to get that. I think I'm able to change the colour, which is nice, to John Deere Styly. So we'll get John Deere green and yellow. How does it look the other way? Probably not as good. Yeah, definitely we want the green in the majority. And then the yellow, adding the little John Deere flares. So we'll buy this one new because, yeah, not too much saved, and it looks quite shiny, so it might as well be new. And then, yes, we definitely need it for a telehandler, as that changes the adjustment at the back. So let's buy that. Excellent. So here it is, our new John Deere telehandler, the 4500, and our Biobelts bucket, which looks ginormous. Get the old beacons on. Have a look at the cab view. Oh yes, very nice. Very thin in telehandlers. I guess that's by design, but yeah, they are tremendously thin. So this has front and back steering, which makes it very manoeuvrable for us. Let's get it serviced up. Cool, £390 to service it. Right, so let's hop in this. I'm going to ask our farm helper to jump in the John Deere and follow us. We're going to need to pick up the trailer on the way. Should really have a name for our farm helper. If you can think of a name, let me know. But let's get over to BGA and grab the trailer on the way. Right, here we are at the BGA, and yeah, we need to uncover our silage, so let's do that. There we go. So 202,874 litres. I think I must have confused the volume of litres that we've got at Spectacle Island with the Nordic farming, because that is definitely 600,000 litres, whereas this is a more modest 202,000, but still a very large amount that we have to shift. So yeah, my plan is to use the Telehandler to top up the trailer up to 14,500 litres, which is its max, and then do the ferry trips between here and the BGA hopper over the road with the tractor and the trailer. That will mean that we don't have to do lots and lots of trips back and forth with the John Deere Telehandler, which would be a lot longer in terms of the job that we have to do. So here we go, we've got our nearly 7,900 litres in, and the volume of the trailer is going to mean that it's really only 2 bucket loads or thereabouts to every ferry trip to the BGA hopper. But I'm very happy with the Telehandler. I think it looks great. It works well with the Biobelt bucket, which is nice. So let's get this all picked up. I haven't seen any floor yet, so yeah, we've definitely got some deep heaps of silage. There we go. Second load in, and I think it's going to leave a little bit in the bucket. Yep, there we go. So that is a full trailer. Let's get that trailer over to the hopper. And I parked it up like that as we seem to have sort of sole use of the BGA today. We're the only ones here. Probably the only ones who have decided to work in the snow. And there we have another pumpkin. What is with all these pumpkins? I don't quite know. But yeah, we will get to the bottom of it. Here we go. Unloading our grass silage into the BGA. There we go. First 14,500 litres in, and the BGA is wearing away. So the aim is to get all of this in today, and yeah, reason for that is I would really benefit from the money to be able to buy the strip of land that we want to for forestry. There we go. Yard is just large enough for us to do the turning. But as you can imagine, I've got a lot of rinsing and repeating to do, so I'm going to get busy with all of this, and I hope to see you probably after a very long time doing this, once we've got the BGA filled with all of our yummy silage. So I will see you when the job is done. And there we are, our last bucket full of silage. They should all fit in the trailer, hopefully. But boy, that has been a long job getting that all finished. I didn't count how many trips I had to make, but boy, yeah, it was quite a long job, taking us all the way through till 4:30. So let's just get the telehandler set down here. Oh yes, I did accidentally pick up some snow and decided to cover our rather annoying pumpkin here with it. So yeah, better make sure I tip it up enough that we're not going to be picking up snow on our way out of here. There we go. But yeah, I absolutely love the telehandler. I'm not the best at using it, admittedly. I need a bit more practice, and also with mouse and keyboard it's not as smooth and easy as you'd like, having to sort of click buttons on the mouse and drag the mouse around to move it. It makes it look a bit juttery, and yeah, it would be a lot smoother with a joystick. And I am looking at some point to hopefully get a wheel with a joystick unit specifically for Farming Simulator, and that should hopefully improve my gameplay. But I'm a bit of a traditional keyboard and mouse player. I like to play stuff keyboard and mouse, but for Farming Simulator I'm sort of thinking it would be nice to get a wheel and a keyboard. Sorry, a joystick. But there we go, the last trailer full into the BGA, and that's been processing quite nicely because it was a long job. It meant that we've been processing as we go, which is fantastic. So we should see a rather nice profit come in at midnight. So all that's left to do is to ask our helper, who didn't really help us while we were bucketing and lifting from the bunker, to follow us back to the farm, and we can get the John Deere telehandler nicely stowed away. There we go. So, see you back at the farm. And here we are, dropping the stuff back at the farm. The John Deere has really done a great job today, and loving the new telehandler. It is a great addition and will really help us in the future when it comes to our logging and forestry plans. So that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching. We have indeed sold our field grass, and then we picked up a new telehandler and got the bunker completely emptied to the BGA. Hold on. What's all this? It must be Halloween. Someone's been playing tricks for Halloween. And all that's left for today is to see the clock through to midnight for our BGA profits. Hope you've enjoyed watching. A big thank you for any views, likes and subscribes. If you've got any tips, tricks or things you'd like me to do, then feel free to leave a comment. But yeah, happy Halloween for the 31st of October, everyone. Cheers for watching. Catch you later. Bye bye.
Trick or treat!